Hello and welcome back to Anne Marie Sews. I'm Anne Marie and you are here in my sewing room for a new vlog for the Sew Long Sleeves 23 vlog tour. I've been away from the camera for a little while. I've had just quite a busy few weeks, nothing particularly exciting, just being quite busy. But I thought I'd come on and share some of my plans that fit in with the Sew Long Sleeves 23 challenge. So that's being hosted by Shannon from the Sewing Warehouse, and I will link her vlog introducing this down below. There are several prizes and Shannon talks through those all on her vlog, so if you want to know more about those then go over there. But there's prizes from, there's a Janome overlocker, there's a subscription to Stash Hub, there was something sponsored by Vicky Sews, Sew Me Sunshine's sponsored a prize as well, so lots of different types of prizes available. So I am not promising to get these done, but these are things that I want to get done in the near future, and I'm hoping to get one of these 5 things sewn up this month, and I thought it might give you an idea of some patterns that you could be using as well. So I've got a range of patterns here. Some of them are free, some of them are from books, and some of them are individual patterns, so quite a wide variety. So I'll start with one that is a free pattern, which is the Vera top by Forget Me Not Patterns. It is a pay what you want pattern, so you can get it for free, but if not you can make a donation what you wish to pay for it. It, they say, has a fun full sleeve, elegant v-neck with 2 cuff options, or the option to make the sleeves without the cuff. It's fitted at the bust and it is suitable for lightweight to medium weight knits that need to have 10% horizontal stretch or more. And I thought I'd include the sizes for you, and I thought I'd go from the waist size because obviously, well, as you probably already know, I always have to make an adjustment to the bust anyway, so that's quite a common adjustment. So that goes for a 55 to 105 centimetre waist, and I have picked out, as a possible for this one, is this navy blue fabric here, which I believe is a viscose knit. It's covered in cat hair, as everything is in this flat. So sorry about that. It is actually darker than that looks on the camera, but yeah, it's a nice navy blue, which would go really nicely with one of my skirts. That's quite a fluid drape to that one, as you can probably see there. The other one I thought about, that is not going to fold up nicely, is this one, which I had actually mentioned on a previous plans vlog and I've never got around to. So again, it's a navy one. This one is a cotton jersey, I believe. So it's a bit more structured, but it's got the stretch. I think that it's actually that way. So that's the horizontal stretch. It's quite stretchy, and I think that would be perfect. I would go for the deeper cuff option, which is what I've made before, just because I think it keeps the fullness of the sleeve away from your hand a little bit. I'm the sort of person that would dip my sleeves into everything, so that just helps that. So yeah, one of those navies for that, I think. Having said that, I do have fabrics down here which I'm going to share with you in a later vlog, which could also work, but I'm not going to share them now because they are for a later vlog. Right, the next pattern I've got to talk to you is the Billy pattern by Tilly and the Buttons. It's a crew neckline. It's a jumper or a jumper dress. It's got cuffed long sleeves or deep cuffed balloon sleeves, and the waist measurements are 61 to 106 centimetres. And I have brought this fabric with this pattern in mind. So this is definitely going to become a Billy. It's there is another pattern it might possibly become, which I'll talk to you about in a moment. But I'm pretty certain I want this to be a billy, and I'm hoping I've got enough there to make the dress version. But if I haven't, then I'll make the sweatshirt version. That's absolutely fine. This one came from Caboodle Textiles. They had a sale on quite recently, and I'd been eyeing this up for a long time. And then when they'd got the sale on, I was like, right, I've got to have that. I just love all the colours in it. It's on this navy background with all these teals, oranges, yellows, purples, pinks. Love it. So that's my idea for a billy. My other pattern that this one could possibly become, but I don't think it will, is the Tammy Revolution pattern. Tammy Revolution, and it's by a company that used to be called New Horizons, but I think they've now changed to the Pattern Niche. And it's actually what I'm wearing now. This is one of my most worn tops I've ever made. I made 2 of these. The other one has been worn so much I've actually had to get rid of it. It went into the fabric recycling. And this one is a bit tired now. It's, you know, the seams are a little bit dodgy now. They've started wearing, so I need to replace it. But it's got this lovely crossover hood. It's like a loose-ish fit with these raglan sleeves. Yeah, really like it. There are lots of options for this one, so you can do with a double hood, a crossover hood like I've done, or a standard hood. You can do with the normal jumper style, or you can do like there's a zip up version. You can also do normal cuffs or thumbhole cuffs, and there's also an option for there to be a zipper in the raglan. So yeah, lots and lots of options. This one was in inches, so it's a 23 to 51 inch waist. The others were all in centimetres. I'm not quite sure what that is because I didn't get the chance to work that out. And this one says medium to thick knits with 25% stretch. And what I've pulled out for this is this one, which is a French terry. Yeah, this is a French terry. And I like the idea of having like a pattern and a solid together. So I thought this one would work quite nicely, and I'm going to try and find either some pink or some grey for the sleeves, but that will be for the main bodice. I do think that the butterfly fabric would look lovely as a Tammy Revolution, but I had already decided it was going to be a billy. I've also got some cable knit which works really well for these hoodies. My other one was a like petrol colour cable knit, which was really nice, and I've got a grey cable knit that, you know, might one day become a Tammy Revolution hoodie as well. Right, my other 2 patterns I've got here are the patina, and am I going to pull my fabric out for the patina? I haven't shown you this one because this is going into my next vlog, but yeah, let's pull it out and show you. So I went shopping recently, and every fabric I picked up I was like, that'd make a lovely patina or Sabina. But this one I thought would make a really nice patina blouse. So that's the Friday Pattern Company patina. It is quite sheer, so I think I would need to wear like a vest top underneath, but that's fine. I don't mind that. I can't actually get just one layer of it. There it is. So it's quite sheer. Actually, it doesn't show actually how sheer it is up on there, but yeah, it is very sheer. But the patina is a collared v-neck button up blouse, which has got a full sleeve with a cuff, or you can do the short sleeve, but obviously for the challenge it needs to be long. And it says it is suitable for light to medium weight woven fabrics. And I've made one which I love and I do wear. I've got to do the buttonholes, like I'm going to have to stitch them up a little bit because they are a little bit too loose. But I think another one will work really well in my wardrobe, and I am also in the process of making another short sleeved one, but again, not for the competition. And then my last pattern I thought about was, again, another favourite of mine. I have got 3 that I have made so far, and I love them all. Actually, maybe might even have more than 3, definitely 3. And it's the Freya by Tilly and the Buttons, which is in the Stitch book, and it's described as a close-fitting sweater or A-line dress. It's got a mock neckline, but there's also a hack version in there of a roll neck. It's got 3 different sleeve lengths, and it's suitable for a 61 to a 96.5 centimetre waist. So not the most size inclusive in her books. I haven't pulled out a fabric that I would make that in, but there's so many fabrics it works in. I've made it in a French terry, I've made it in a rib knit, I think it would work in a jersey as well. So it works in so many. I don't have one in mind at the moment, but I am sure that I will be making another Freya before the year is out, but probably not in October. But I thought it was a good option for you if you were considering making something with long sleeves. I will be sharing my make at the end of October with the other entries for the competition on the 31st of October with the hashtag longsleeves23. And if you are joining in, you need to use the hashtags longsleeves23, and you need to tag in Shannon from the Sewing Warehouse on Instagram. I can't remember how the patterns the winners are being chosen, but she's got all that sort of information on her vlog, which is linked below. I look forward to seeing your makes, and hopefully I'll get at least one of these made ready to enter for the competition. I'll be back again very soon with a fabric haul, as I have hinted to. Right, I'll see you soon. Bye.